Okay. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Okay. No? That's... What? Why are you looking up dying your pet? That makes...
Coloring your pet.
No, that's not what I meant.
White people.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, hello there. There's my that.
Oh, that I posted, the caption is Azura shouts.
Hate message, angry response, very triggered response with no facts to back it up. Unintelligible nonsense about your female parent and sexual intercourse in no way related to the events that transpired in-game.
So true.
%100% accurate. Okay, we ready to go?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Alright, Brad, Allie, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay, Brad?
No, Allie's not ready.
I'm fine.
Are y'all still not done yet, Brad?
If I was done, you would know.
Okay. Just asking.
Well, they had a 2 days off, so he's fixing all the holes that all the...
Oh, there's no more holes.
There was more holes or no more holes?
No more holes.
Okay. You scared me.
Fill all the holes. Okay, here we go. Last time, continuing their delve into the Jakado wilds, our heroes rested briefly before starting their journey once more. As they trudged forward, Flint found himself racked by a paralytic poison while investigating a spike trap, while Jinx stumbled upon a group of Yuan-Ti worshippers crowded around a strange statue holding a black orb. A difficult fight broke out, with Jinx being trapped in a wall of water, several snake people growing in size, and lightning bolts crashing around them through the pouring rain. When the dust settled, the group managed to recover the obsidian orb, which Giles informed them was some kind of keystone. Deeper into the jungle, Jinx started following some kind of sexy laughing? Binks, not Jinx, sorry. As the group was besieged by more snakes and a strange, undead werepanther, which Jinx determined to be Alex's father, Liam Silverfang. Eventually, our heroes found the source of the laughter, as they came upon several very attractive ladies bathing in a nearby pond. Jinx was quick to flirt with the young women, but as Tybalt noticed the massive amounts of varying magics in the area, the ladies transformed and shifted into that of several disgusting, twisted hags. More bolts of lightning struck across the battlefield, nearly killing Tybalt and sending Verna to the brink of death as well. But thanks to the return of an overly aggressive pack of goats, the Iron Tempest came out victorious, and managed to find some very nice treasures stored in the Coven's hovel. Now, after the stresses of the swampy jungle start to wear down on them, our heroes decide to make camp for the night, as the rain starts to slightly subside, and they start to wander, and wonder what other dangers await them deep within the trees.
I had the first watch.
Okay, you had first watch.
Yep. And Verna set up 3 sets of traps.
Yeah.
Is this considered a full rest?
This is considered a full rest. However, I will say this: the hut only has enough room for 3 people, so somebody may have to sleep in their tent. Giles is going to set up his tent as well.
I'll set up a tent as well.
I'm sleeping in the hag tent. The
Okay.
hag.
Hag hut. Hag hut. Okay. But you can just lay on top of someone. I mean, she has a tent. She can sleep outside. If you
What's
wanted
this
to.
area here? Just regular grass,
Yeah, it's just regular grass.
and there's nothing over here. I'm guessing.
No, it's just more trees.
I'll sleep there.
Okay. So you'll pull out your tent. Tubble's gonna sleep inside. Piety, I guess she'll pull out her tent unless people don't mind her sleeping.
In the lake.
What?
Sleeping in the lake.
She's just there at the moment.
That shit's dirty. Don't sleep there.
I don't want to be in that
Water
water. It's nasty. It smells like poop.
We could probably make room for you in the hut.
If you don't mind. Then we wouldn't have to sleep out on the wet ground. I mean, if you're offering, sure.
Okay, Piety's gonna cuddle up with Miri then. Brad, where are you sleeping?
I'm in here.
Okay. I guess we're cramming 4 people into this hut then.
Yeah, I guess like Jinx and Piety count as one since they're intermingled.
Yeah. I mean, they're both pretty small. Jinx is pretty small in this form, and Piety's rather slender, so. Minus the tail, I guess, but whatever. So, Flint, you're on first watch. Verna's sleeping in her tent outside. Who's got second watch?
Can you
I can-
take second watch and still get a full night's rest or no?
Casters, no. You have to have 8 hours or 6 to 8 hours of uninterrupted rest.
No, I'm more worried about my HP. Will I get that back?
Yeah, you'll get that back.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Okay, so Tybalt will take second watch then. As the night starts to get darker around you, you all went through a lot of shit. Like, between all the snakes and the snake people, and then apparently a coven of hags that you stumbled upon, this trip has been a complete mess so far.
Been great.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was great. I got bit by a snake, and I got bit by a gator, and then I got bit by a snake person.
Did you get bit by a hag?
No.
Then you're ahead of the game.
Do you turn into a hag if you get bit by one?
I don't know.
I'm going to put on a new raincoat.
Okay. Is there such thing as were hags? Can anyone fix my coat? This thing is all torn to shreds now.
It's not raining as bad. You might not need it.
It does seem to be stopping.
How's the weather outside?
Ask your druid.
Druid awake?
Drew's got
Druid's
first.
outside.
Drew's got first watch, so.
Okay.
The rain is starting to slow down. It feels like it's going to be clear for the next day. However, because of all the rain and because of the temperature in the area, it is going to be muggy. Extremely hot.
There you go.
And
There's
yes,
your 24-hour weather forecast.
And
brought
yes.
to you by Iron Tempest.
Jinx, you do need a raincoat still, even with your magically changing clothes, because all that does is change the appearance of your clothes.
Ha!
So without a raincoat, you would still suffer the effects of exhaustion from being exposed to the rain.
Suffer.
Okay, yep. You flip it open the scroll and kind of trace your finger over the runes, and your coat is repaired. All the threads that were loose from where you were stabbed by snakes and swords and hags all seem to kind of thread back together, and you have a perfectly good-looking raincoat again. As everyone starts bedding down for the evening, the four of you in the hut, Piety cuddles up close to you, Jinx. Flint, as you're outside, you just hear beautiful sound of frogs all around you. As the rain starts to let up, it's still dripping slightly off the leaves. It's a rather peaceful time period right now, and you could probably get some good meditation in if you tried.
Okay.
What would you like to do while you're keeping watch? Just observe? Or...
Yeah, pretty much just observe, because after my watch, I'm going to get my 8 hours.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. As I said before, this is a strange landscape for you. You haven't really experienced something like this before, but as you sit here kind of staring off into the darkness, the sounds of animals out in the woods hopping between the trees, the raindrops still lightly dripping all around you, you feel more connected to the land.
I want to roll a perception check. Or do you want me to roll one?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception. Nothing that you can sense out of the ordinary so far.
Yeah.
You do hear the first bell jingle a little. But
I perk up.
That could have been anything, honestly.
Yeah. Could have been a frog or something. Can I roll an herbalism kit or survival to see if there's any useful plants that could be used for later on around my little patrol area?
I will say, actually, right here in the immediate area, roll nature real quick.
Roll nature?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
These hags have seemed to befoul everything in this immediate area. Piety's done her best that she could to try and purify it, but as far as usable plants, everything has either been scavenged or corrupted.
All right. Well, that's stinky poo.
Yeah. And you think the corruption though ends about where that stump is. That's probably why that tree is not looking great. I mean, obviously it's been knocked down, but past that point,
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe something for on the way out. I'm not going to sit there and disturb the traps or anything. I'm going to stay right here in the immediate area.
Yeah. As you sit there, Amberhorn kind of seems to vibrate in your hand a little bit. It feels warmer. Almost as if it's becoming a little more in tune with the area as well.
Do I know why? Or is it just because it's...
Roll Arcana.
Arcana. Oh, boy. Have no idea.
No idea.
Oh well. Hmm. We've already all three bodies have been searched thoroughly.
Yes. Really, all that was left, because hags dissipate whenever they're killed. All that was left was their robes, and you were able to find a few like magical casting focuses and trinkets and a couple of herbs, but you don't really know what they're used for on them. Obviously, the focuses probably wouldn't be a good idea to try using those either.
Yeah.
But you might be able to get a little bit of money for them. Bounty hunters and such looking to wipe out covens.
Did anybody get that stuff? I don't remember.
I don't think anybody actually picked them up. I think I mentioned them, but everyone was quite distracted by that lovely new coat that you have on.
Yeah. Well, I'll go. Since that I'm just walking around and keeping an ear and eye out, I'll grab the leftover stuff that was in their robes.
Okay. You find. Go ahead and roll investigation for me real quick.
Yep.
And roll another perception while you're investigating.
All right.
Yeah, that first bell dingled again.
Do I, with my, I look in that direction with my, it's dark out, right?
Yes.
With my dark vision, I can't make any movement or anything out.
You can't see color. You can see movement, but for the most part, all you see really is just like water dripping off of the trees.
Okay.
You do think
So there's no.
Well, you do think
Go
you
ahead.
see a couple of snakes, and there are some frogs jumping around.
Mhm.
But as far as anything super dangerous, you don't notice anything.
Yeah, so I don't see anything really big or
Right.
mean or.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
And I will say you do manage to find one befouled totem on one of the hag cloaks.
Befouled totem that I can get. Have Poe take a look at.
Yeah, you can have him look at it, but he's probably not the guy to give that to.
Okay. Yes.
I'll go ahead and say that might even be something you want to take to the Church of Oldona.
Okay.
They do occasionally have bounties out for monstrous organizations and things like that seem to cause problems in the area. So,
Yeah. I got it marked.
Okay.
Needs investigation still, so it's all good.
Okay.
Well, just trying to see. Yeah, I'll just sit there and continue my my perimeter and
Okay.
see if there's anything, or continue to keep a watch so the rest of them are sleeping.
Yeah. You continue to keep watch, and everything goes by without a hitch.
Okay.
So I'll say after about 4 hours, your watch is up. Tybalt's up next, so if you want to go however you want to wake him up.
I go in and I quietly lean towards Tibble and I say, "Hey, you're up."
Oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. I flick Binks on the head. I'm like, we're up.
Ah, damn it!
Hey, shut up over there.
All right, and then as we step outside, I let him know it's pretty much quiet. I really didn't notice anything other than frogs and rain and some small snakes, not the big snakes, and the first alarm. Our first bell was kind of going off, but I think it was more of like the rain dripping on it, or maybe frogs. But other than that, nothing.
Sounds good. Go get some rest.
Yep.
Alright, you throw up your detect magic. Obviously, there's still all kinds of magic in this immediate area that you're seeing.
Still, even after the with the hags are dead.
Oh yeah. A lot of the cursed totems and things that they have been placing around are still present. So you're still getting just a cacophony of different magical energies.
All right, I'm gonna send Binks to where like the stump is.
Okay.
Have him keep watch there.
Sure. Send Banks to the stop.
You're invisible.
Yeah, but
Deal with it.
I get lonely sometimes.
Don't get eaten by a snake.
You say that, and it actually makes me glad I am invisible this time.
I don't think that matters with snakes. Just a heads up.
Unless they're magic snakes. Do those exist?
You would know better than me.
I'm going to... Yeah, there we go. So we can actually see where he is. Go ahead and roll investigation. Banks is... He's positioned himself between the first and second bells. Quiet night.
Do either of us see anything? No. Big snake. No, nothing.
No snakes, no frogs. Again, just hear the water dripping through the trees. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though.
Let me know if you hear anything, any bells or anything.
Can do. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit here until I can wake Verna up.
I thought Jinx was next.
Whoever. Jinx is next, sure.
I mean, I don't know. You can wake wherever you want. I don't know. Let's see here. Is there anything you want to do, Tybalt, while you're sitting here?
No, nothing. Just hang out.
Okay.
Do I notice you said I noticed like the magic? Is there any like concentration point where like it seems like there's more magic than not?
You do see several points of necrotic energy at different areas around this campsite. That's probably where they've set up like warding totems.
Where's the closest one to me?
It's about right here, actually.
All right, can I investigate that?
Yeah. Roll investigation on it. I mean, it looks like a couple of sticks just tied together. Obviously magical, but
What happens if I break them apart?
that would be up to you.
Let's do that. Let's break them apart.
Okay. You break them apart.
Does the magic cease that? Like, is it still magical area over here?
I need you to roll a D100.
Oh no!
Wow.
Actually, no. Hang on. I need you to roll a D10,000.
Wow.
How do I even roll that?
You can type it in.
I thought you couldn't do rolls like that.
One single.
Can you roll it for me, please?
Yes.
I thought those big rolls blow your computer out.
Not a single roll, but like multiple rolls.
It is a single roll.
Let's see. Okay, so a D10,000 would be how many 100s? 100 100s?
No, because then you can't roll a 1 on a D1000.
You could. If they roll zeros.
Well, not if. Oh, yeah. It would be 100 hundreds.
100 hundreds. Okay, yeah. I know this is going to explode my computer, but this is going to be fun.
Is it, though?
It might be.
For him.
Okay.
You got one nat one.
No, hundreds, though.
Huh. How do I want to play this? Let's see. Hey, Tibble! There's a frog over there, next to your right hand.
It's just a normal frog?
Yeah.
Is my right hand a frog?
No, just
It's
the, there's a frog next to you.
You gonna kiss it? Kiss the frog.
Do you look to your right or your left?
You said to my right, right?
Yeah.
So there's a frog to my right.
You look to your left.
So I look to my left.
Yes.
And the frog's to my right.
Yes.
Can't look to my right.
Right.
I don't see a frog.
It's right there.
I don't see it. Where?
To your right.
What about if I keep spinning to my left? I'll eventually get to my right, right? So I'll do that.
I mean, you eventually spin to your quote-unquote right, but you're pretty sure this is left, not right. You don't know what Jinx or Binks is talking about. You can't tell the difference between right and left for 24 hours.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm going to just continue this watch then.
Welcome to the club.
I had no problems with my watch.
You also didn't try breaking a witch totem.
Did I break it?
Yeah. You said you snapped it, so... okay, so... While this is going on, Brad... While you're asleep, you start feeling things. That cloud that you felt before, when you were speaking with you know who.
Uh-huh.
It seems to come back. You don't have your eyesight this time, but you can sense a presence standing in front of you. As you look down at your wrists, your gauntlets are glowing like crazy.
Are they the same color?
Yes. You can feel the magic coming off these things. And you perceive this form in front of you. It's almost like this faint blue aura standing before you. It feels very strong. Not powerful, but strong. And as it looks before you, you hear it speak to you.
Okay, so you are getting better.
Am I getting better?
Don't know quite yet.
It's all within your mind's eye.
And you know all about eyes, that's for sure.
Yes, yes. The ones that work and the ones that don't.
Tell me something. Your handicap, how are you dealing with that?
Well, handicapped is a little harsh.
Come on. You know exactly what it is. Besides, I'm no stranger to it myself.
Do a roll perception check.
Age.
There it goes. It's kind of hard to make out, but it appears that the left leg of this form looks slightly off from the rest of it.
Yeah.
Obviously somebody strong trained you. And that means if they gave you those,
The form points to your arms.
they're expecting something from you.
Yeah, maybe.
Show me.
Show you.
Try and land a hit on me.
Well, I don't want to.
Okay, fine. If you don't, I will.
I don't think that's a good idea.
$19 to hit.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this form rushes up to you quickly and decks you right in the chest. It knocks you back as the wind gets knocked out of you.
That's rude.
Alright. So you're gonna show me or not?
No, I don't think so. Not in the mood.
Alright then, fine.
No. The form kind of throws their hands up.
It's just trying to help, but if you don't want it,
I can tell you're trying to help. You just punched me.
maybe he's not ready yet.
If you're trying to help, you should give me something more useful. Like who you are. And why we're here.
Yeah, definitely not ready yet. Alright then. I'll see you later, kid.
Do you turn around?
Form is gone.
Well, fine then. Don't have fun with.
And you fall back into sleep.
Does that damage stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you didn't want to fight back, so. So, yeah. Tybalt, roll me one more
No
perception.
fun.
One more perception check. Binks is asleep on the stump.
That motherfucker. Is our watch almost over? I asked Big.
As you're looking towards the hut.
Man, am I drunk or something? Like, where am I? I'm going to wake Jinx up.
Okay.
Do I walk toward the hut?
Yeah, you walk towards the hut. It's right in front of you, so.
He wakes Jinx up, but it's actually Piety.
I wake Jinx up. I tell her not to touch any of the any sticks you find on the ground. Trust.
Alright. Jinx, you wake up for your watch. Okay. Vardim, okay. As you walk outside, do a perception check for me real quick. Currently Binks is asleep out on a stump. You do hear that first bell dingling slightly. But nothing that you can really make out from it. Actually, it did sound like something had triggered it. Like, making it shake quite a bit. But you couldn't see it. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're keeping watch? Whittle, okay. You find this pile of broken sticks on the ground. Don't know what that's about. Okay, what are you trying to carve? Okay, yeah. You do manage to find a stick large enough that you would be able to carve a... And yeah, that's spelled properly. You do manage to carve a small effigy of her while you're sitting there trying to keep watch. While you're sitting here doing this, Piety's actually going to wake up.
Morning, Jinx. Yes, I could not sleep. That hut is giving me a headache for some reason. I don't think all the magic is gone from the area just yet. True. I don't know how strong those hags will, but they're dead now, fortunately. Yes, quite more than anything we've faced so far. Well, more than anything you guys have faced. This is my first outing, actually. Oh mon dieu, this is my first time out of the city. And I'm getting bit by snakes. Oh. What are you working on there?
She kind of notices the totem in your hand. She's going to take it from you and kind of look it over. At this point, you've quite clearly carved Star's visage into this stick. She kind of rolls it over and just looks at it. And
It's beautiful craftsmanship. Are you okay? I know I've asked this before, but you... Does it? I'm sorry, but I know how much she meant to you, but you said you still talk to her. But you know Voxy is not real, right? I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, she's not. The Voxian cultists have been active for quite some time. The rest of the Four Faiths have been trying to suppress them as much as we can, but they've never gained enough of a following for her to manifest. That we know. It does seem a little odd, though, that one devout person would have enough power to bring the goddess into form, but maybe so. As I said, I did not like Flames that much, but she did talk to me some. She experienced much pain in her homeland. Maybe that's what she was drawing from. True. And there is one thing of note as well about these Vaxian cultists. In all of our efforts to try and suppress them, we always did seem to find two different splinter faiths. There were those that come and conjure the demons, like the ones we fought in the tunnels. There was another group, though, that they did not seem as malicious. Yes, their primary doctrine was pain, but they were doing it to educate. True. Even Thomas, we have our own zealots. Those people are fucking weird. You know, actually,
She's gonna kind of scoot up closer to you while you're both sitting there. I'm assuming you're both sitting on a log at this point.
I don't understand why you don't take your face more seriously. You're a follower of Thomas. The whole thing seems like it would be right up your alley. Everyone falls a little bit. It's funny you should say that, though. Actually, do you mind if I try something real quick?
She's gonna reach out and try and touch your face. Let's see. These are divine sense.
Yeah, still there. When I said before that there was a celestial presence around everyone, it's you. I mean, it's you. There's something about you, personally, that's celestial.
What are you changing into?
The real you. I don't know. I just tell you what I see. I'm only trying to determine the visions, not, I don't think many of us know that much about ourselves. Even looking deeper inside, it's harder to find what we are looking for. There is something there, though. And I don't think it's here. Myself, I am only looking for Damas's will.
No.
Maybe a little bit more than that.
She kind of blushes a little bit.
Hopefully so. One day I shall find my own true love, and you shall find why you're angelic. I guess. It only lets me sense certain types of creatures, good and evil, and right and wrong. It's odd. There is music around you, but it's very low. I don't know entirely what it is. But usually music is a good sign. Ah, damn bugs. Well. I try and do at least one good thing a day. Even though I do fail myself sometimes. Not good or evil. This is nature. Nothing. Nature is not good or evil, it's neutral. That's why the druids are so good with this stuff. It's right in the middle. Balance, as they say. You can't really peg anything as good or evil when they're just trying to live their lives. Jinx, I need you to make a con save. You felt something sting the back of your neck, and you felt almost sleepy for a moment. As you notice, Piety's kind of slumped over forward in front of you asleep. You don't feel anything there. Jinx just yelled for everyone to wake up. She's not waking up. She's fast asleep. Snoring even.
What's up?
Jinx is yelling for everybody to wake up.
Why?
I wake up. Do I still feel the same? Like I can't tell which way's left, which way's right?
Yep. Where are you right now, even?
I'm in the hut.
Your character's gone for some reason. Oh, you're under you're under Brad.
Why am I under?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Everybody keeps stacking themselves on top of each other.
Literally haven't moved since we started.
I don't know how it happens. Yeah. Jinx makes this loud, thunderous noise to wake everybody up. Everyone's waking up, shaking out of their sleep.
Huh? Huh? What was that?
Do you see anything out there, Binks?
Where? There's nothing out in the fog.
I don't know. Jinx is yelling about us getting up.
I don't.
What's here? I don't see anything. Wait, why is Piety sleeping? Why is she out here? She's not on watch.
I say, what's going on out here?
Do we see any markings on Piety?
Do a medical check.
I'm not the best one for this.
No idea. Jinx, you do find a small mark on the back of her neck that kind of looks like a bite mark.
I'm gonna roll a herbalism kit to see if I can come up with something to counteract whatever it is. Ish.
Okay. You do manage to find some, I don't even know what you would call these herbs, but they're like, we'll just call them awakenings, since we do, you know,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy shit here.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, you do find some herbs that can be used for that.
I apply it to the wound,
Okay.
or apply it where it's supposed to go. Just try to
Right
suck
directly
it out.
to the forehead.
Yeah, you kind of rub some on the back of her neck. I will say everyone has, since this was so late in the watch, the sun's starting to come up now, you guys have all gotten your long rest at this point. Piety just kind of, as you apply the ointment through the back of her neck, she just kind of slumps over and kind of cuddles into Jinx a little bit, and then her eyes start to flutter open.
Huh? Ah, sleepy bugs. What the hell was that?
Tsetse flies.
I mean, I know you're looking at her TCs, but I think we got bigger problems.
What do you say?
Who speaks Grung?
Jinx, you're up. Come back here, Binks. They're gonna eat you.
Tybalt, as Binks looks out further into the darkness, he sees several little frog people. Okay, Jinx, you cast Carpenter Languages.
They're so cute.
We're sitting ducks here.
No, we're not. This is a great defensive position.
You speak our tongue. You defile. You slay the green. You. Buffo wants you. I said Buffo wanted to see you. In your dreams. You all black out.
What do I say? Do I say anything?
Before you can react, you all feel those bites on the back of your neck. Several of them just dart out from all around the trees. Sorry, give me a second. I'm setting up something here. Okay. And as you all wake up, you may have to scroll over to the left-hand side of the map.
Left top corner.
Yep.
Which way is left?
Right-hand side of the map for you, Tibble. As you all wake up, you find yourself in an unfamiliar set of ruins.
Is Knucklehead here too?
Who?
The guy we're escorting, I forgot his name.
Giles?
Giles.
Roll a perception check real quick.
Alrighty.
You see in front of you a couple of grung have Giles, like, tied upside down on a stick, you know, by his hands and feet. And he's kind of bouncing along as they seem to be carrying him off into more of the ruins. Oh, Lord! Help me!
Are we bound, or are we...
You're all still a little groggy, but you're just kind of on top of these ruins at the moment. However, as you look out further, you do see several more grung that are staring at you.
What a nasty surprise this is.
Jinx, you still got that totem that other Grum gave you?
As you pull out the totem, Jinx, one of the red grung sees it, kind of hops his way over to you. Challenge.
Accept.
Challenge. Buffo. Ooh, challenge. Buffo. You want to challenge him?
It's bad I know what you're gonna do to him.
Okay. Very well. You see his frog-like throat start to swell, and he lets out this large chirp as you see several of the others around them do the same thing. And around you, you just hear this cacophony of chirps. Loud, monstrous like horns going off around you. You can't really count how many. There's probably hundreds.
I go stand next to Jinx.
What the hell is going on here?
And can I secretly slide her a star from my robe?
Make a sleight of hand.
So she has a star.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, Jesus criminy.
The grung takes the star from your hand.
Oh, crap.
Wow.
Great. Now that I have a star.
Is there a way for me to steal it from him?
No tricks. Yeah, Vern, I'll give you a chance to make one more sleight of hand if you can sneak up on him. Stealth and sleight of hand. Because there's a lot of grung around here. Okay.
Wait, do I have advantage since I'm stealth?
Yes you do, actually. Because they didn't see you. As he holds it up in front of him, it disappears all of a sudden. Verta, you have one of these stars now.
I hand it off gently to Jinx.
Sleight of hand again. You toss it to him. Jinx, you have one of the stars.
Roundabout way, but that works out.
Would somebody like to explain why the frogs are pissed off? Maybe they respected us for killing the hags. Jinx, are you sure you want to do this? Brad would probably be better. He can take a hit. You're kind of squishy. Or I can do it. Alright, if you say so.
Present challenger. The frog that's right in front of you. Okay. So all of these frogs kind of crowd around all of you. They have little spears. They're outstretched. You can see. Actually, roll nature. Flint, I'll
Everyone?
Well, I'll let Flint do this one with advantage. Those sticks look strangely discolored the same way that those stakes did in that hole.
Hey, remember that stick, punji sticks I was trying to get? The hole, and I pricked myself?
The paralyzing ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about them?
They're holding them, by the way.
Oh.
So don't get hit by one. We,
And
we know what happens.
Thanks for the heads up.
Doctor did say not to hug any grung, right?
Can I tell Bings to go invisible and try to help Jinx when he can?
He
can help
will do that. He will poof, and they can no longer see him.
Go help Jinx. I say this telepathy.
I'll try. I don't know how good I'm gonna be though.
And they
I ask myself the same thing every night.
Man, you're really on my case today. And so this red grung is going to motion to all of you. Hello. And he's going to hop off this direction. And several other grung soldiers are going to point their sticks at you and motion for you to follow.
All of us, or just
All of you.
Why are y'all going that way?
I'm trying to go the right way.
I know why.
Tybalt, as you start going the wrong direction, a couple more of them kind of flare their sticks at you.
Sorry, I'm having a rough day.
Cool. As they surround all of you, you start to come up on what looks to be more ruins. Bestow curse? I was gonna say, oh shit, alright. We're doing this now. But as you all come up on more of these ruins, you see more of these grung standing around just all over the place. You see some in trees, you see some standing on some of the little pedestals, on rocks, falling over columns, things like that. And in front of you, you see several of these large archways that seem to be heading south, connected to this large stone wall. This thing is massive. It looks to be probably 60, 70 feet tall. And it looks like there's some kind of door at the end of these archways.
What do you mean door? Like on the stone itself?
Yes. Almost as if it's going through the wall.
Is there like a magic spell around here?
You would have to roll Arcana to see if there's any magic.
Do I see any magic?
You do.
What do I see?
Evocation. And
And
lots.
it's around the like the stone area.
Yep, around all those archways. Verna, there's a little bit of magic around, but you're not quite sure.
Thank you.
But yeah, lots of evocation magic around those archways. This way. They start brandishing their sticks behind you to kind of move you all forward.
We headed towards that purple dude.
Probably.
Can I stealth as I move between the rocks?
No. They are watching you closely. Move. Brad, you have 3 of them around you with sticks at the moment.
I pull Brad by his tail.
And as you all are pulled further into these ruins, you see before you a large tent with several purple grung and the biggest fucking frog person you've ever seen.
Is that so?
How big is that thing?
He's considered a large creature. He's probably about 10 feet tall.
I like the combination of real stones and animated tents.
Ew. Oh. Shit, that voice hurts. Sorry. No more frog voice for me, please. And yeah, I'll just see if I can do a different frog voice that's not going to kill me. Present challenger. That's horrible. Jinx, they're not going to let you run all the way up there. Yeah, just up in front there. As you step forward, 4 of these grung soldiers are surrounding all of your companions, and they are, again, have their sticks out, dangerously close to actually, attacking them. But oh, he has totem. Which form are you in right now, Jinx? Farm, okay. You want to change now, or... Okay. So, this large frog jumps up to you. Oh, challenge, Buffo. Tiny one, challenge great Buffo, chieftain, Jacato Grung. Buffo squish you between toe. All the other frogs kind of seem to be laughing around him. You get totem from Grump. Grump outcast. Not praise, Buffo. Buffo strongest. Buffo mightiest. Buffo rule this land. And as he says this, he grows in size.
Damn.
Was that from the evocation magic that's surrounding this place?
No. Buffo, the biggest! He points down at you with his flippery hand. Present totem! Challenger! Alright, you pull out the totem, you throw it down in front of him, and he laughs. Very well. Let us begin. All the grung are gonna start stepping away from you. I need everybody to roll initiative. Everybody to roll initiative. Let me reset the counter real quick. It's okay. I gave you the 17. Alrighty. So, this is how this is going to work. This challenge is just between Jinx and Buffo. You all are being watched very closely. If they catch you doing anything outside of cheering and or helping, you will be attacked immediately.
What do you mean by helping?
Yeah, what do you mean by helping?
I will let you figure that out. So, Verna, you're up first.
Wow. So they're closely looking at me, huh? I cheer on Jinx.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
Okay. You just start cheering Jinx on. As he pulls out his weapons and prepares to fight. Brad, it's your turn.
These frogs like to drink.
Don't know. Good, roll nature, I guess?
Oh, what?
Roll a nature check.
Let me find it. Worse.
Maybe you haven't really ever heard of frogs drinking beer before, but these are people frogs, so...
Well, I'm just gonna move here and just not do anything. I guess I'll just take a dodge action.
Okay. I forgot to roll for piety. Of course. Cool. So she's actually going to take her action before you, Jinx, because I think she has higher dex anyway.
Rock, paper, scissors.
And she's going to look out to you and just shout,
Come on, Jinx! You can do it! That frog is not so big! I have been called that before, though. No, hang on. People are being really racist to me, aren't they? Kill it!
she's going to bless you, herself, and Flint. Jinx.
She could do that?
Yep.
So we're allowed to help them? Help her?
I did say you were allowed to help.
What?
But we just can't attack?
Yep.
Well then. That puts a nail in me.
Jinx, it's your turn. Bestow curse. Okay. I need you to roll me a stealth check on that real quick. Alright, they didn't see you. So you very quietly start tracing some of the runes in front of you, and you see them lace around Buffo. None of the other frogs around you seem to notice what you did. Which effect are you putting on him? Okay. The useless effect. Alrighty. Is that your turn? Alright. It is now Buffo's turn. He's gonna kind of side pedal around you here. And get between you and your friends. Gotta make that wisdom save. If I don't throw my d20s. And he's gonna fail. He's gonna reach up with his giant frog fist and just... and as he comes down, he tries to, and he just... He looks up at his hand, and he's just... What you do, Buffo? As he's stuck there. Flint, it's your turn.
I am looking. I'm gonna cheer Jinx on. Good job.
Yay, go Jinx.
And I'm done.
Okay. Tybalt.
I'm guessing this on Jinx.
This is gonna be interesting. Yeah. Jinx, while you're sitting there in your defensive stance, Buffo with his giant fist raised over to pound you. You feel a small warm claw tap you on the back of your shoulder.
Hey! Present from your warlock friend! Up you go!
And your feet feel lighter. You can fly now.
Jesus Christ, flying bard.
And they didn't see that.
I'm done.
Okay, they didn't see that because Binks is invisible. Verna, it's your turn.
Well, you're clearly out the way. I'm just gonna lure her more. Aim for the eyes. Yeah.
Do you have any tools or anything you could use?
As in poison?
Poisons, caltrops, ball bearings, oil.
Can I drop ball bearings? Pretty sure I got ball bearings.
If you want to use any of that stuff, I will say you'll have to roll a stealth check or else they will attack you, but you can try.
Alright, let's try this.
Okay. Alrighty. I do not notice you.
I toss ball bearings, I guess. What, like marbles?
Yep, they're like metal marbles.
I drop is like a pool around, the big frogs general area.
Okay, I will say that you will drop a pile of ball bearings right here behind him.
You're welcome.
Brad, it's your turn.
How many of their attention can I get if I move here and start dancing? Crazy dancing.
You'll have to see. Maybe you'll be able to draw all their attention, actually.
Okay, if I go right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do one of the craziest dances you've ever seen.
Alright, roll performance.
Damn, it's a bad roll.
You know what? Piety's next up in the turn order. She's gonna skip her turn. She's gonna give you help. She's gonna dance with you.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's just crazy shit.
She's gonna dance with you. So, as you two take on your drunken distraction persona and start dancing like a bunch of idiots out over here, you grab the attention of all the grunks, who actually seem to be more entertained by that than what's going on with the giant frog and the little flying bard. So for the next turn, up until your turn, they are not going to be paying attention to anything you guys do, except for attacks.
Is that all the small ones?
That is all the small ones. They will not stop you from helping in any way, but you still can't attack. However, spells can be cast, items can be used.
Can we cast offensive spells, or is that
No,
attacking?
that's attacking. Jinx, it's your turn. Life-stealing dagger, that hits. Defensive blade flourish. Four extra damage. And the chakram. That's gonna hit. Jinx, as you are floating there above the ground, you kind of rush past him quickly with your knife and slice him across the arm. And then you turn around and throw that chakram back. As it kind of boxes him in the back of the head, it flips back into your hand. And you flip your weapons around and cross them together to protect yourself from any oncoming attacks. You're still kind of floating there behind him as he turns around with that giant frog eye just to look at you like... how high up off the ground are you right now, Jinx? Not high. Oh, you're not trying to give away. Okay. These are important things to know. Else I'm not going to flavor them that way. Either way. Okay, Buffalo's turn. He's gonna make a wisdom save. That's gonna pass. So here comes the first attack. That is a 16 to hit. Oh yeah, that's right. You get the boosted armor there. Okay, here comes another attack. That is a 14 to hit. So that's not going to hit either. As you're sitting there with your weapons crossed, Buffo punches down into the muck with that giant frog fist. As mud goes flying everywhere, you just kind of dodge back quickly, and he goes for another just massive left hook at you, and you just duck under it easily. You stay still. Let Buffo hit. Flint, it's your turn.
Good job, Jinx. You're doing a great job. All right, hooray! And I'm gonna go into defensive stance and actually, yeah, just gonna stand there and hold my ground.
You don't have any spells you could use?
None. The one that I want to cast, it will turn all the things against us. I don't want to do that yet.
Okay.
So, I'm done.
Alright, Tybalt, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna continue cheering on Jinx, and I'll dance a little bit with Piety and Brad.
Okay. Patty actually pulls a flask out from her bag and hands it to you.
I'm trying to get up. I already can't tell which way is right, which way is left.
Yeah, you're actually dancing with a column instead of her right now. Alright, Verna, it's your turn.
Can I toss Jinx a vial of poison?
You can.
How am I poisoned? Oh, okay, the drug. Yeah, I'm gonna pass some the drunk toad poison.
Okay.
A vial.
I will say roll a dex check to see if you toss it to him. Nat 20. Like fucking Goku tossing Vegeta to Botara, you backhand catch it, Jinx, and you now have a vial of poison. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can go ahead and poison your weapon with that too, with that nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
Which weapon do you want
I'm
to
done.
poison? Okay. Alright, you throw some of the Poo-Toad poison on this, the black dagger. And Verna, is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Brad.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
We're gonna take it up a notch.
Okay.
We're gonna go even wilder.
Nat 20. These frogs don't even care what's going on now. They don't even care. So, I'm gonna say, while you and Piety and Tybalt are dancing, Verna, Flint, you guys can attack.
Oh, really? One free attack? Is it one free attack?
No, well, yeah, you'll be able to get one free attack this round.
Okay.
So, Jinx, it's your turn. Alright, that hits. Roll one additional d6. Okay, an extra 2, and it has to make a con save. Which it's going to fail. Mobile Flourish, okay. Ooh! Good idea. Okay, yeah. Roll it. He's got disadvantage because he's poisoned now. Good thing, because that was a nat 20. That's going to do it. Are you going to attack with your last weapon, or do you want me to just play this out? Actually, let me do this first, because it'll give you advantage on the next weapon. Jinx, as you pull your dagger up, Buffo tries to hit you with his fist, and you duck underneath it, and you see his kneecap is really easy to get to right now. As you kind of slide through the mud and then kick him right in the knee, he kind of hobbles back and just, what the? And as he does, he steps back with one foot and slips on the fucking marbles behind him. And with a giant thud, mud splatters all over everybody. You're all covered in mud now. Even Piety. There you go, Flint. So he is now laying prone.
Was that D6 was the poison roll?
Yes.
Okay.
And you jump up in the air and just kind of do a flip and slash down with that chakram, and it comes back to your hand again. Kind of slashes him across the throat. And you land back down into the mud and just kind of flick it off your arms. Alright. Flint, it's your turn.
Oh god, the choices I want to do now since I get one. D6. What was the magic missile?
It's a level 5 magic missile. I think I'm going to let you have the level 5 magic missile, but you can only get 3 pearls, so... but I think it's...
I can only get what, 3?
Yeah,
What do you, what, 3 what?
3 pearls. So, let me get magic missile real quick. So it's going to be 5d4 plus 5.
5d4 plus 5
Yes.
if I do that.
Yes. 64 plus 5.
Remember, Jinx, you have a star. I'm going to do this instead. Straight at him.
Lightning bolt, okay. Roll to hit. He has disadvantage on dex checks right now because he's prone.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean roll damage.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's disappointing.
8 d6.
He rolled a nat 20 and a 23.
Damn. That sucks.
So he'll take the 23. So half damage. So
And then, holy fudge.
wow, that was a whiff.
No kidding. Well, it's a free 9 damage.
Yeah.
That-
He's only going to take half damage from that. As you lower Amberhorn down while all these frogs are distracted, you Buffo while he's laying on his back, and he just and he seems to kind of just shrug off some of the damage. It looks like your spell had even less effect than you thought it would.
Crap. Well, it did damage, so yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Double, it's your turn.
Just gonna continue dancing, I guess. Are
Okay.
they still watching me?
Yeah, they're still watching you.
I'm gonna start stripping.
Okay, roll charisma.
Wow.
The frogs don't seem to care, but Piety's turned on a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're frogs, man.
Yeah, they can be freaky frogs.
Let me see if the frogs even do care. Actually, the frogs seem interested too. You've
All of the frogs?
all the frogs, even Piety.
Heidi's a frog?
She's
I give her a wink and then my turn.
yeah, she just kind of like bites her lip as she looks at you. And come on, I've made the French frog joke like 9 times at this point. Anyway, Verna, it's your turn.
So no matter what I do, they can't hear me.
Right, you have a free attack round this turn.
I'm gonna blunder bust it. Let's see, where are you?
Okay.
Oh, okay, what?
No, you want to blunderbuss it? Okay. Roll your sneak attack. And let me roll a dex save for Binks. Tybalt, do you have any reagents on you?
Any what?
Do you have any reagents on you?
Resummon him?
Mm-hmm.
I do. He's resistant to piercing damage, just so you know.
Is he? I thought it was just magic damage.
No, he's immune to that and resistant to piercing.
Let me check real quick. bludgeoning, piercing. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I don't know how many hit points an imp has, but if it's more than 4, he's still.
But he took 20. He took 19.
Attack?
Yeah.
But he doesn't get advantage on me.
No, but if his sneak attack goes off on his blunderbuss, he gets on every target hit with it.
All right, then I guess I'm resummoning Biggs.
Actually, no, you're not, because he has 1 HP.
Oh, nice.
So, Verna, you lower your blunderbuss as you see all these frogs are distracted, and you just BAM! And Binks, who's like flying around this thing, like trying to distract it, is like right in front of the muzzle of the gun as you fire it, and he looks around and almost like a dog as a car coming right at it, like deer in the headlights look. And he's just looking at you like, God damn it, Verna! As you blow his entire lower half off.
So he's just a floating, like, torso? And
Yeah.
Nice.
Buffo also seemed to
Yeah.
take a good bit of damage from that, too.
I end my turn with that.
Okay, Brad, it's your turn.
Can you wait like 15 seconds?
Yes. Buffo is actually looking rather bloodied at the moment. He's laying on his back right now, and he's actually starting to cry. They're being mean to Buffo.
Okay, I am going to continue dancing.
Okay. Another performance check.
Well, let's go, but...
Alright, 24. Yep.
Sexy.
Keeping all the frogs' attention. Piety, who's dancing a little closer to Tybalt now, but she's still trying to help. Jinx, it's your turn again. Actually, Buffo didn't even take a turn there. Hang on.
Jesus Christ. Shit.
Because Buffo was supposed to go after you. I got too excited about him falling over like an idiot.
A frog. All I see is turtle right now.
He already took a lot of damage from all that because of all that advantage, but I'm going to let him have his attack round now. So he's going to use half his movement speed to stand back up. He's still got to make that save. He's also poisoned, so he has it with disadvantage. So he's not going to make it. So he kind of stands back up. There's, like, frog guts laying all over the place. There's half a Binks flying around him laughing. And he's down on one knee right now, and as he goes for another big punch, he just stops right in front of you once again. No more tricks! He snaps his fingers, and one of the purple grung in the back, you see, waves his hands, and you feel that shattering again. All magic effects on you and him are gone. It is now your turn. I will say at this point, because we are getting... Life-stealing dagger is going to miss. As he shatters all the magic around you, you feel yourself kind of drop back down to where you were before. You don't feel as light as you did either. You pull out your dagger and you try and stab for him, and as you do, he kind of shoves your hand to the side, parries your attack out of the way. That's going to hit. You follow up, though, as you rear back, as you're trying to step back into position. You slice at his knee as you pull back with your chakram. Defensive flourish. Another 4 points of damage. And as you're pulling back, you flip your chakram around on your finger and then hold it out in front of you, guarding yourself once again. As you do this, Buffo is looking horrible. He's looming over you, blood dripping down over you like a waterfall. And as you look up at him, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Teach him the lesson he must learn.
I'm gonna let you take a coup de grace attack. That's just enough. As he looms over you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How do you
So you said that's just enough?
That's just enough.
So I want to walk up to him and take a slash at like where the tendons on his kneecaps would be to make him drop down completely in front of me.
Okay.
Then use the dagger and the chakram to cut the tendons in each of his arms.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put them up against against his neck.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lean forward and whisper where nobody else can hear it. Praise Voxia and slit his throat.
Okay. You do this. He's lying in front of you, and as you whisper into his frog ear, you make the final stroke. Blood goes flying across the muddy landscape, disappearing into the mist below your feet. I need you to make a dex check real quick. Dex save, actually.
Dex save, okay.
Because you have completely disabled this frog and he's fallen forward.
Advantage?
No. Unfortunately, you try and dive, but you try and dive forward because you know going backward might be bad for you. And you're crushed by frog taint.
Ah, gross.
So you're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it falls down on top of you and just crushes you into the mud.
Holy shit! Jinx, are you okay?
Pity's gonna stop dancing and start rushing over there now. As she tries to move, though, the grung move in front of her to stop her.
Get this thing off of me!
Move! We have to help him!
They kind of look at each other and then they nod. She's gonna try and come pick up the frog corpse. Anybody else want to help?
I'll help.
I'll try to help.
Are we still in combat?
Not currently.
Yeah, I'll try and help her, I suppose.
So you'll give her help on the strength check. Nat 20.
You lucky asshole.
With Brad's help, Brad and Piety both kind of lift him up off you, and as they kind of roll his corpse over. You see that giant frog dick that nearly penetrated you.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's what happened with the nat one. Yeah, and as they kind of roll the corpse over, Buffo's just form just dripping out all over the mud.
Okay. What the fuck?
Dead frog.
I would say so.
All of the Grung are kind of looking at all of you now. Confused. And they kind of blink their eyes, especially at you, Jinx, and they're just like... Their throats...
Is my, whatchamacallit gone? My, comprehend language? Been more than 10 minutes?
Yes, because it got dispelled.
Oh, yeah, dispel. Well, I'm gonna recast it.
Okay.
I've won the challenge. I'm gonna raise my hands up. So that makes me the new chieftain.
One of these Grung elders is actually going to come up to you.
I'm gonna look at him.
Changer!
Yes.
You see his throat start chirping
And
again.
how do you know that?
They all start chirping. As they start crowding around you, Jinx.
Oh great, now he's the king of the frogs.
And they all
Patty, you're a frog, right? Oh, you want to join?
I still think that's racist. I mean, people don't give shit to Tybalt.
I'm not a frog.
You speak Infernal, don't you? I don't... Oh, mon dieu.
It's been around people long enough to the accent, I guess.
Jinx, as these Grung are all crowding around you, you start hearing them chant Face Changer.
Well, since they're doing that, I'm going to actually take my natural form.
As you do this, they all... Oh. They start bowing down in front of you.
Oh great! Now he's a god!
I found my army.
Good, maybe they can help us.
He's not a god, but he has an army of
Toads.
flame bagpipe throwing flaming.
Toad people. Yes. I have a toad army.
I mean, if you could teach them to play the bagpipes, I don't know if they can or not. Whose idea was it to come in this damn jungle?
Mine.
Oh my dear, that explains so much.
I take some water and I wash the mud off Piety.
Okay.
Great, and now I'm wet. Thank you, Flint.
Can y'all help us get to where we're going?
I'm just
Matter of fact, you
mud
will
off
help us get where we're going.
Yes. You chief.
And I need that guy that y'all carried off. I need him back here.
Hello? Would someone help me, please? I'm in here.
Someone go get Giles.
I'll go get him.
Okay. You hear the voice coming from inside the chief's tent, and you see him. He's on a stick over a flaming pot of some kind of soup. Oh, Mr. Frostbeard!
Cut him down.
Oh, thank the heavens! I thought for sure I was going to be a goner.
You're fine. Can I do an investigation check? Everybody's outside except me and Giles, right?
Right.
Can I do an investigation check on inside the tent to see if there's anything?
Go ahead. Not anything of interest. You see a few
Just me and Giles.
spears, some indiscernible bottles.
I take the spears and bottles.
Okay. Need you to roll survival on those spears.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't kill yourself.
Oh no.
Eddie's unconscious in the room.
Oh, shit.
Flint, you're paralyzed again.
At least Giles sees us. I hope.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Oh, thank the Lord, Mr. Frostbeard. It was so good to Why aren't you moving? Oh, heavens. You didn't touch the spears, did you? I'm fine now, but now Flint needs help.
Is he screaming that out to us?
Yeah.
Someone go help Flint. I'm
give
sure
him
he needs more
Some of my
antivenom or something.
anti-venom.
Okay. You dump one of the antivenom down Flint's mouth. Flint, you can move again.
Is there any magic in this tent?
Jesus criminy.
None in the tent itself. There are some coming from a few of the grung on the outside, but nothing in here.
I yell out to Verna, Verna, there's some more poison stuff in here for you. Maybe you have better luck getting it than I do.
Can I investigate that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe I can just get the Grong to give you some as their new chief.
Cough, cough.
Like seriously, like we run this shit now.
Okay.
Why are you stealing anything? Like you could just take it.
He like picks up a grug next to him and like wrings him out like a sponge over a vial. Poison.
Could you provide some of your spear tip to my friend over there? And I'm
Your
pointing.
highest quality of tea.
Do you word it like that?
Poison. Poison.
The grung kind of looks over at Verna and he looks back at you. How old is she?
That's a good question. How old are you, Verna?
Uh, 27?
She's 27, she says.
The grung kind of shrugs. Works for me.
Oh no. Is that where they get the poison from?
You said you wanted to give her his spear tip.
Oh, that's not what I... My bad.
What?
Poison. You're poisoned, buddy.
Oh. He grabs his finger and he pulls out a little vial and he kind of squeezes his finger a little bit and drops some in it. This.
Yeah.
Verna,
Giles.
he will give you a vial of sleeping poison.
Sleeping poison. Oh.
Giles?
Yes.
Can you explain to these guys where you... Well, actually, do you speak Grog?
I do not, unfortunately.
So you need to tell me where we need to go, and I'm going to have them show us how to get there and help us get there.
He starts like pantomiming in front of them. You can translate if you want, but he's going to try and talk to them.
I'm going to translate.
Need to find
Motions to his eyes.
tower.
He kind of raises his
We're
hand
looking
up.
for a tower.
Big! Sparkly! He kind of twinkles his fingers. Wizards! He makes like a pointy hat on his head.
We're looking for a wizard's tower.
All the Grung kind of look at him weird, and then they kind of look at you and they nod. Oh! Gate!
Yeah, gate. Does this gate go somewhere special?
He nods in front of you.
Where does it lead?
Black swamp.
So the tower is the gate to the Black Swamp.
He shakes his head.
Okay, it's not.
Gate
What?
to Black Swamp.
Oh, okay. So something about a gate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ask him what's in the Black Swamp.
Well, do you know what's in the Black Swamp?
They kind of look at each other and just like cower down.
Something that they obviously don't want to be a part of.
They know what it is. They have to tell you. You're their king.
What are you scared of in the Black Swamp?
Evil.
What kind of evil?
The shadow that lurks beneath.
Shadow that lurks beneath. Is it some type of apparition?
They just kind of cower down for more.
I think their tribal minds are not able to give me much more than an evil shadow.
He will not grab your hand, but he will motion for you to follow him and show you all towards the gate.
I will follow.
Okay. And I will take you over to the gate.
This is a fantastic gate.
This is a game or a dining table.
So what you see in front of you is the gate leading to that large door. There are several pedestals along these columns leading up to the actual gate itself. Several little bowls, and above them seem to be symbols etched into the stone. In front of you also is a pedestal with what looks like 6 different colored orbs on it.
Six orbs.
Do we know what type of
What
orbs
about that
these
orb
are?
we got earlier? That's probably one of them. So it looks like we're missing an orb.
Oh, it looks like we're missing 2 orbs because it looks like 8 pedestals.
Yeah, we got that orb from that statue.
Yeah, so we're missing 1. Where are the other orbs? Or orb?
Snakes!
Who has it?
I have 1 from the snakes. Do they have both?
Yes.
Okay, so the snakes got the other one.
Travel north.
Travel north.
Northeast.
Travel north, which is south.
Northeast.
Northeast. We're going to what? Their village or something, or another ruins?
More ruins.
More ruins. Okay.
Worship place.
Is that where
He's saying basically there's another worship place to the northeast
Okay.
that they go to sometimes, and he thinks that they have
I'm gonna
it
pass that along.
there. Jinx, go ahead and roll history with advantage on these symbols.
I'm gonna roll history with advantage because of the symbols.
Yes. 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 Do that.
And it's still not gonna be that good.
Yeah. You recognize one of these symbols, for sure. That's
Oh, I
the
do.
one over the door.
Is that the symbol?
It's the rose.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was supposed to be. Well, that's kind of ominous.
So what is all this?
Do they all look similar to the stone before?
Yes, all the stones that are here currently look similar to the obsidian orb that you found.
So it looks like these are all keystones, and we need all 8 to go through in the gate. And on the other side of the gate is what we're looking for. So we need to go to the northeast to a worship site to get the last keystone.
Well, shouldn't be too difficult to do, I think.
Can we have the Gronks like lead us there so we can try to like circumvent some of the giant snakes and God knows what else the jungle has?
That seems like a good idea. We need y'all to escort us so that we can get there easily.
They all nod to you and motion for you to follow.
Okay, they will do it.
Hey, Jinx, can I have my star back?
I mean, I guess you can.
Do I know what any of the runes are?
I'll say go ahead and roll history. Also,
I'll hand you back the star.
I placed the star back on the.
okay, yep. Hand him the star back. Tibble, yes. So, actually, let me kick you back over that screen real quick. So, what you're looking at here, you do know for sure one of these symbols. And it is the one in the... well, for you, it would be the right-hand corner.
That one?
No, the other one.
The other right hand corner.
The other right.
Your other right. That is the symbol of Yaldir.
Okay.
So, judging from these, you also recognize the symbol of Dread next to it. That was on the seal.
That's a spider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody describe this scene to me, please?
Tibble, if you want to.
I'll describe it as best I can. It's a bunch of like spheres that we have to fill up with the corresponding rune. And it looks like one of them's the rune from the Seal of Dread.
Oh, yes, the keystones! Fascinating. Yes, these do all appear to be symbols of the old gods. Interesting. We still need that extra one, I believe, to get through the door.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go with these Gronks.
Alrighty.
Do you know anything about this door?
I don't know anything about this door.
Giles?
Again, we have never ventured this far in. This is completely uncharted territory for us.
You don't have any stories or anything out of your books?
I have never read anything about this in my life. All I will say is that we have seen similar entrances to some of the Forerunner structures, but never above ground like this. This is fascinating.
So what was through the doors of those places?
Ruins to their ancient cities. Whatever's beyond this door, like there's a great secret behind here that no one has touched in centuries.
Was the rose there on the others?
A few of them. Well, we need to find that keystone. I think that is
Our
going to be our
buddies are
ticket.
going to show us the way.
Okay. Yep. All the grung are going to show you the way. You got a grung escort. They're going to start coming this way, and they are actually going to run ahead of you and try and clear away some of the animals.
Yay, my grung army. You can play their necks like bagpipes.
Yeah, but they still got to shoot flames.
Well, we'll have to figure the logistics of the flames out. You know, maybe magic or something.
And Flames is
We'll
already
make it.
dead anyway.
Are they also clearing out traps?
Yep.
Okay.
They are scouting around and making sure that there is nothing that can hurt you guys this direction.
Hooray. Where's the rest of the party?
Coming. Sorry, it's almost like I had to move a giant army of frogs or something.
At least you can move them all at once.
Yeah, I can't see anything with the fog.
Here. Double. There's Banks.
Thank you, I was stuck.
Is Binks and Tesla still hanging out?
Yeah.
Dude, Temple, I feel like shit.
Can I like dismiss him and then like have him heal up and then just have him come back?
Yeah.
Sound like shit.
You snap your fingers and he goes away and then he comes back and he's like, ah! Well, I feel a lot better. Shit, you can just do that? I didn't know you could just do that. That's
Yeah. As long as you don't die or get trained.
Giant snake.
Go get him, frog people.
Yep, your frog army is going to attack this snake. Snake. I do believe that snake is dead.
Stupid army. Oh man, this is the greatest.
I need an army of frogs. Shit.
You got an army of kobolds.
Yes.
And as they come around this corner,
He's a big boy.
they're gonna run through the bushes.
Well, apparently they don't eat gator.
Should we run through the? I don't want to run through the bushes. There's snakes in the bushes. I mean,
Is there snakes in the bushes?
There's definitely snakes in the bush.
Does the gator see us?
That's a good question. You want to roll stealth.
Well,
You guys are so loud.
Not me for once.
It rolled a nat 1.
It turns around and walks away.
Sucks to be new pair of shoes.
It's just kind of sitting there right now. And
are the bushes safe?
no snake.
No snakes.
Evil. they're going to give you their scouting report that they see several Yonti down below.
They found the Yanti guys.
We don't fight snake people. Have alliance.
How many were there?
Or
4 snake people.
Alliance.
he nods.
Wow. Oh, we have an alliance?
They have an alliance with them. You don't.
I am their king.
Okay.
Go down there and tell them I'm the new king before I walk down there. They come back and let me know what happens. I do this tactfully. I don't want to just walk in there.
Let's see. Come forward, king.
Let us know if you get bit by a snake.
Oh, I can't. Like, the colors just freaking me out.
Any snakes?
Snake people. Okay. I have come forward.
Okay. The snake people kind of hiss at you like as they see you. And the purple grung that's been leading you around kind of backs away and kind of motions to you like, huh?
So I'm gonna try to talk to them.
Okay.
Hello there.
Flint, I think he's going to die.
Y'all don't speak?
They're just kind of staring at you. Are you speaking common or are you speaking snake?
I'm speaking in snake.
Okay.
Slytherin.
You know, whatever the tongue noise is. Like, I'm doing all that stuff. Like, whatever it is. Like, I'm speaking their language.
Okay. Yeah, as you talk to them, they look at you.
Statues. These are shrines to our ancestors. Stones have power.
Stone sour.
Power that
Yes.
the frog's new king is not ready for.
I'm just needed to borrow it. Like, I don't need to keep it. Like, it can be returned to you. I just would like to borrow it.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, where is it? There it is. That's 20 that thing. Yeah. Well, 21.
You seek the secrets beyond the gate.
Yes, I do. Do you know what's beyond the gate?
The death of a young king.
Oh snap!
Yeah. It's bad stuff back there, huh?
You may have our relics. But
Thank you.
Your bloated corpse will make a fine ballast for the muck.
What is back there? besides my death.
You will know when its teeth are sinking into your skin.
Interesting.
She holds up this aquamarine orb in front of you.
I'm gonna reach out for it.
Okay.
Place it in the bag of holding.
You have an aquamarine orb.
Once I'm done with it, I will return it. Alive.
Your widowed subjects will bring it back.
They kind of turn back and start praying to their statue again.
Okay. Gonna say, let's go, guys, and grog, and head back to the group.
Okay. I will say for the sake of brevity, so you guys really don't have to move, I'll just go ahead and kick you over to the door. As you now have the last piece.
Well, that was interesting.
Do we know which orb goes into where?
That's a good question.
Oh no. Here comes a good answer.
Roll history?
As you place the orbs onto the pedestal,
Putting detect magic back up.
Wait, can't the frogs tell us where they go?
the frogs don't know.
They know something. Look, the Yanti were pretty certain whatever's behind this door is gonna kill me. Or, well, us.
Yeah, probably all of us.
Just so y'all know, like, this isn't gonna be safe, so should we maybe take a short rest before going through here?
Yeah, you want to take a short rest before we go in? That's probably not a bad idea.
I will say working on this will count as a short rest.
Oh, okay. Then I'm fine with that, then.
So, you have each of these things in front of you. These 8 orbs. You all have control of the orbs. You may pick them up and place them where you see fit. However, let's roll initiative, so everybody gets a turn.
Initiative.
I always
Get
check
the
that
turn
out.
thing up.
Yeah, put the thing up. Which I don't know how.
Oh, we don't have a
that's gonna
token
go.
to click on,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay,
so it doesn't
we'll just use the current initiative then.
Oh, okay. I
So,
rolled.
Verna will go first. Pity's
Can I
gonna
expect?
abstain because she's too stupid for all this. So,
Is there magic coming from other magics coming from the cylinder?
it's all evocation magic around here. That's all you sense.
Can I examine the orb, like for any markings or stuff?
Yep.
We'll do investigation, I guess.
Yep. Which orb were you investigating?
The black one.
The black one? Okay. Roll investigation.
Lucky 7.
It's a black orb.
So
The
I guess
pedestal that's in the bottom right. What is the picture next? Oh wait.
I think it's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my question. Like, is this one for this? This one for this one?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
This symbol, is it like? Is it a skull?
Yes, it's a skull.
I'm gonna take a educated guess and put the black one here.
No, don't do that. That's the dread one, I think.
Verna, you take
I hate my life.
10 points of damage as you place this orb onto this pedestal in front of this skull, and flames shoot out of the skull at you.
Can I take half of that damage?
Yes, you can. So you take 5.
Okay.
And the orb falls onto the ground.
Yay! So we know that one doesn't go there, guys. Captain Obvious. I end my turn.
Okay. Brad,
What?
it's your turn.
He can't even
I'm
see.
gonna abstain from this.
You don't want to do the puzzle?
How can I do the puzzle, Kyle?
You can have them describe it to you. They can talk to you.
Brad, pick up that black one and put it in the one that to the right of or the left.
Don't let him give you direction. Don't let him like giving nobody direction.
Where? Verna put it.
Not today.
I'm gonna just sit down and smile.
Wait,
I'm not
so-
gonna participate in this.
So the left of Ivana put it, the squid?
Yeah, the left. No, the left. Where the spider
That's
is
the squid.
left.
No, the squid's on the left.
No, the fucking spider's on the left.
No, the squid is on the... Wait, no, that's on the right.
No, the squid is on the right.
Okay. Whose turn is it now?
I guess it's your turn, Jace.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to examine the little pearls a little better. So I'm gonna start with the black one since it's the one on the ground.
Okay. Investigation. As you're holding this obsidian pearl in your hand, the color looks very similar to what was on the Seal of Dread.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this next to the spider. This is the spider symbol one, right?
Yes. As you drop the orb into the pedestal, it kind of sinks down a little bit, and you see, and Tybalt, you especially see, this arcane glow around the symbol as it lights up.
Which one lights up?
The spider.
Alright, whose turn is it?
It is Flint's turn.
Kind of moving them around. I know you got them there, but it's like hard to target them.
Right.
So I was just kind of separating them a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, Flint.
I want to examine the green one.
Okay. It is... Roll investigation. It is pure emerald.
I want to place it on the one right here below the tree.
Okay, you place it on that pedestal, and you see that arcane glow light up around the symbol for the tree.
And I guess that's my turn.
I guess so.
Or
Tybalt.
can I get another? Oh,
I
we're only
wanna-
allowed one. We're only allowed one per turn, right?
Yes.
I want to investigate the orange one.
Okay. Roll investigation. This is an orb of pure amber.
I'm gonna try to drop it in the one with the sun.
You take 10 points of fire damage as the sun blares in your face, and the ball falls to the ground again.
Oh, that feels familiar.
So you take 5 for your fire resistance. Alright, Verna.
You're back at it again, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. Can I investigate this cup right here?
Sure.
To see if there's any markings or symbols?
Sure. Investigation on the cup. Its symbol looks kind of like maybe rocks, spikes, maybe?
Huh. Is this purple?
Yes. It is purple.
I'm gonna toss it in there.
As soon as you hear a die hit a table, you know you're
You take 8 points of fire damage. As the
Dodge.
symbol... Okay, yeah, you take 4. As the symbol flares in your face again. And the orb rolls onto the ground.
I love these guessing games. I am my turn.
Okay. Brad.
What?
throw something into the sun.
No,
worse,
I'm not
it's
doing
gonna-
anything.
It's
I'm-
fire damage.
I'm
You're
going to
immune
pray.
it.
I am praying for knowledge.
Roll a religion check?
Yeah. I'm gonna find that one.
So, for sure, one that you would know, because you remember seeing this, even though it was on a fake.
I do.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
You felt it.
You felt the power around it. No, that wouldn't even work. I don't even know what to do to give you this. Hang on.
Braille. He felt the indentions.
Yeah, it has brails.
Felt the indentations. Well, he hasn't even really been actively investigating, so I can't really even give him anything.
He got hit with a rock and he remembers the smell.
There is one of these that you know for sure, Brad, goes in a
Well, I
hole.
prayed about it. It was divine knowledge.
Right. And your divine knowledge is telling you there's at least one of these that you know for sure goes in a hole.
Well, the person who told me upstairs isn't going to tell me which one it is.
How would you know? You can't see anything.
I prayed to... Whatever.
Put the light blue in the Kraken.
Which one is a light blue? There's like several blue ones.
Shit.
This one?
The turquoise one. Yes.
That's a Kraken?
Yes.
Where's
He's
the
a cracking
Kraken
some
at?
jokes.
Is it the one under the sun?
Yes.
Wait.
To the right, all the way to the right.
No, it can't be that one. That's a...
Yeah,
Spider
all the way
already-
down to the
The
right.
spider one's done already. It's this one.
The spider and the tree are done.
Okay, I understand.
There you go. It lights up.
Okay, well, to me, I was looking at it different.
For everyone else who can see this and does remember it, which I think is just Vernon and Jinx, the seal of Barclay.
Yeah, thought so.
I guess I'm done. I'll sit back.
Okay.
Which one? I missed it if you clicked something. Okay.
Jinx, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate this red one.
Okay, full investigation. Some kind of redstone.
That's red. Can I roll an investigation on this pedestal up here? Or nah, I can't do it too.
Only one investigation.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna put it in there.
The symbol lights up. And this arcane glow is around it.
Okay. 2 for 2. I'm pretty good at this game.
Flint, it's your turn.
I'm gonna investigate this stone.
Yep. Some kind of just basic blue stone. Blue crystal of some kind.
I'm gonna put it right there.
Let's see. That one is...
Uh-oh.
Take 9 points of fire damage as this symbol flares in your face.
Is wrong.
Absorb elements.
I done figured out the puzzle.
You take 4 points of fire damage, and Amberhorn starts glowing red.
Okay. I'm done.
Alrighty. Tibble.
I'm not even gonna investigate it. I'm gonna drop this one into it. Damn it!
You take 12 points of fire damage, cut down to 6. As the ball falls onto the ground. Alright. You can still investigate once if you want.
Sure, I'll investigate the one I just got wrong.
Okay. It is a deep... Oh, and roll your investigation.
Definitely a rock.
Yeah, purple rock.
You investigated the orb again?
Yeah.
I will say you guys can roll religion checks to try and figure out which colors are related with which gods.
Why? Guessing so much funner.
I mean, you could do that too if you feel like taking fire damage to the face.
I'm 2 for 2, baby.
Burn, it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Burn, turn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a lucky guess and bang.
The symbol lights up in front of you.
I think bam. That one.
And end my turn.
Okay. Brad.
Are those things on the ground, or are they just on the table again?
I mean, they're just...
You have to look at them.
They're on the ground. They're just kind of getting tossed around right now.
Yeah, I guess. I'll do this.
On the light blue one,
This one.
it's a turquoise orb. Or cobalt, excuse me, cobalt orb.
Can I roll religion now?
No, unfortunately, because you used your investigation.
Use a key point. Can I do that?
Can you?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the rules man.
I don't know if you can do that. Is that a... I don't think that's a thing. You know what? Okay, I'll let you channel key if you want to do that to try and...
Okay, yeah.
Try and meditate with it.
Does that mean he won't get his rest since he's using to meditate? Or using the thing?
I mean, I'm going to say you guys get a rest after this.
Okay.
Because you're taking damage anyway, so.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I was gonna say that these things are kind of messing it up. Honest person.
Cobalt is usually the color that's associated with the goddess Iris.
I hope that helps.
The goddess of what?
The goddess Iris.
I'm going to relay this information to the group. I'm going to put the thing back on the table
Okay.
and sit down.
Jinx, it's your turn.
Yeah, I knew I should have wrote stuff down. I'm gonna roll religion real quick to see if I recall stuff.
Very specific one you're rolling it about.
Yeah, Iris.
Goddess of the Blue Frontier.
Is this supposed to be a cloud?
Maybe.
Like, this is terrible art. We need to kill the people that etched this in. Whatever.
Ow.
Wow, that's really harsh for Carson.
Looks like it took 3 minutes.
See if I ever do any more artwork for your campaign, sir.
I'm a dead yet.
Seriously, take you though. 5
Dude.
minutes.
This art drawing reminds me of the Teletype unicorn
Thing I had.
in Diablo 3.
Yeah. Yeah, the symbol lights up.
Yeah, I thought so.
Flint, it's your turn.
What is this symbol right here? What is
That's what I'm saying. What is this? Looks like an alien.
It's a
Oh,
skull.
I think.
The skull, I think. Out of character.
Alright, I'm gonna
It's a tree, obviously.
do religion on that one.
With advantage. It's a big fucking piece of amber you got in your hand there.
Ah.
Right there.
The symbol lights up.
I'm guessing we're all smart enough that like even Piety could walk over and do that one.
No, I was gonna put that one right the other one.
Do y'all want to take that risk?
That's true.
No, we don't want to take any risk at this point.
Oh, hold on, let me throw some water on Piety first.
I love how she's so stupid in this campaign, and the other one she's a fucking bookworm now. Anyway. So you all place... Well, I guess it's Tibble's turn if he wants to do it.
I already put it in there.
Okay. So you all place all of these orbs into these pedestals, and as they lower down, you hear the sound of stone grinding as they fall into place. Magic starts emanating and pulsing from all these symbols. The symbol of the rose on top of the door glows with this bright red energy. And as you hear stone on stone start to pull apart, dust billows out, and more of that fog rolls into the room as the doors open up in front of you.
Who's going
Do we
first?
see what's behind the door?
Perception?
Yeah, roll perception. Flint, what you see in front of you is darkness. It looks as if the tree cover in this immediate point seems to be thicker than anywhere else within the Jakado Wilds. But as you look further back, you do see sunlight breaking through, almost as if it's shining on a clearing. And you
relay that info. Now, in between the door and the sunlight, does my dark vision detect any movement, or does it detect? What does it detect?
no movement whatsoever. As a matter of fact, as you peer into this area, it is dead silent.
So it's like a void between us and the supposed sunlight. Then
Almost a void of life. There are trees and things, and there's a trail going towards the sunlight.
Okay, that's what I was wanting to know. What type of? Because I can't detect colors, but I can see objects.
Right.
So I can see there's like a path in between what appears to be trees going towards the sunlight.
Right.
Okay, I'll go ahead and let all of them know what I detect. Okay. Where's Giles at?
Right here.
Giles.
Yes. Did you figure out the puzzle? Oh, you did. Excellent.
All right. What is our next move? Do you have any research on this? What to do next, or what?
I don't know, honestly. We have no information whatsoever about the area beyond this wall. We've never even heard of this wall before.
Great. So no books, no nothing, huh?
So basically, we're going further than you thought we were going to go?
Apparently. All we knew was that the tower was out here
Can
somewhere.
we talk about a bump in pay?
How bad do you want to go through these doors?
I believe, as our snake-headed friends said, there is something of great importance in that tower. I tell you what.
And how badly do you want to see it?
I tell you what. If you help us to forge onward in there and find that tower, help us map the way back so we can bring more people in to investigate. The treasure's yours.
The treasure was already supposed to be ours.
I mean all of it. I was going to keep a few pieces for historical significance. But finding this place is a historical significance of its own.
So anything we find belongs to the Iron Tempest, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
All right, deal.
He holds out his hand.
I shake it.
It's an accord, then. I must say, though, that looks quite ominous.
As he's kind of peering through the door.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too far. Binks, go check it out for us.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of fly.
Maybe
through.
we should take a break before we start pushing through here.
Oh, like a short rest?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to take a short rest, go ahead and roll any hit
Before
die
we
if you want
forget.
to.
Start going willy-nilly.
Yeah, roll any hit die if you want.
Can I see if one of the grogs can, like, cure me?
They don't really have curative magic.
That was robot. Roll hit die.
I am. If we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Okay.
No. I already rolled it, but still, I'm gonna do this for everybody else.
Okay, so I'll rest. So everybody gets to roll an additional 1d6. Flint, you get your one spell slot back that you spent.
Yep.
Do I get a reroll on that or no?
No.
Sucks to be me. And actually, I gotta go. I forgot I gotta wake up early tomorrow for work.
Okay, that's fine. Well, actually, can you stay like 5 minutes?
Okay,
I promise this will be quick.
that's what she said.
I don't think she said that.
So, okay, everybody recovers what they want. And we'll say that you all start pushing on forward through this darkness. Binks flies ahead slightly just to kind of see what he can see. I don't see anything, and it's super fucking quiet out here.
Is there magic in here?
He doesn't see any. Yeah, is there any magic?
Somewhere. It's hard to place.
Do I see any magic auras anywhere?
Not anywhere close. Not within your field of vision.
Do we see the black swamp anywhere?
Yeah, as Binks flies out, he kind of gets close to the clearing. Yeah, there's definitely a swamp out here. And I think that's it. That's the tower. I see it.
All right, come back.
How far is the tower?
He comes back. It's on the other side of the swamp.
How long is the swamp?
A couple of miles, it looks like, maybe. Maybe not even that. It might be even closer. It's kind of hard to tell. It's almost like everything's been distorted through there.
So we're going into that swamp, is what you're telling me?
I guess so.
Is there any way around the swamp?
It looks like it's covering the whole thing. The damn thing looks like it's smack in the middle.
So we're going into the swamp.
I guess so.
Yeah, we need to head towards the tower, right?
I guess so. Let's go.
Okay. As you all head in through the swamp, I need a marching order quickly.
Wait, I'm gonna cast fly on myself.
Okay. Okay, Tybalt, you take off into the air. Who's in front? Who's in back? All that jazz.
I can go in front and use my passive perception
Okay.
of a 17. So
I'd be in the middle of the line or
I'm
whatever.
gonna be toward the back,
Okay.
but like, seeing if I could scout anything up ahead.
I'll be like
Seeing I'm
right
flying.
behind Flint.
Okay. So it's going to be Flint, Jinx, then Verna, then Tybalt's flying, and Brad, you're pulling up the very rear.
He said, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, the silence is a strong yes, I guess.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, so as you are all moving your way towards the tower. Okay.
I'm about 30 feet in the air, by the way.
Roll a perception check for me, Tybalt. As you're all moving your way out of this dark canopy and starting to see the actual swamp laying before you. It smells horrible. And more of that fog is still kind of not as thick here. It's actually lightly covering the water, but you can see there are places where you can walk, and there's also looks like very deep pools of this stagnant water around this area. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, Tybalt, even from your vantage point.
Can I kind of direct them like where a deep pool might be? Like if they're getting close to a deep pool area?
Yeah, you can kind of see where the deeper waters are. So you can tell them whether or not they're supposed to go, which direction they're supposed to go. But of course, you also don't know your left from right now, so.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, let's do that.
So there is a deep pool, as you all are. There's a log in front of you that's kind of connecting some of these walkways that's leading up towards the actual tower. And you can cross that if you want to try and ford some of these deeper areas.
Does my perception detect anything?
Nothing. It's very quiet. Not even any birds. Like, you don't see anything around here.
Flint eyes.
Flint, you do hear something whisper in your ear.
Ooh. A noise?
Not many come this way.
Who are you?
There's no reply.
What do you mean, not many come this way?
There's no reply.
Can I roll?
Verna, I was going to make you make a dex save, but
But
you can't be surprised, but as you are walking across this small patch of land, something grabs you and pulls you into the water.
Guys, we just lost Verna.
And that's where we'll
Do
end
I
for this week.
Oh, okay.
you just roll. What? You end it in a roll?
Cliffhangers.
It rolled a nat 20.
What is it?
Cliffhanger.
Y'all didn't see anything.
So we're picking up on this again on Monday, right? Like we're not doing evil yet.
Yes, we're doing this on Monday.
I gotta remember on Monday when we realized Verna's gone that I gotta let everybody know that whispering in my ear.
But how does that work if I have alert?
Oh, you saw it coming.
You saw it coming, and
You just got snatched up.
Just couldn't get out of the way fast enough.
But I need a clarification on this alertness.
So what alert does is it means that things cannot take a surprise round against you in combat. Which means that if they were to, sneak up on you in stealth or something, they would have advantage on you for that
But
attack
it also
round.
say,
So
but it also say I can't be surprised.
right, that's
at
what
all,
it
unless-
means. It means that you cannot have a surprise round against you, which means that it does not get its advantage against you in combat. However, the thing rolled a nat 20 against you. I was going to give you a chance for a save, but nat 20. I can't do anything about that.
Okay.
You'll be fine. We'll get you out of the water.
Hopefully I did this right, Carson.
Did what?
Oh, wait. Whenever I want to use it, say like I want to use one of the stars to cast
Oh yeah, if you want to cast one of the
magic
stars.
missile, or if I want to use the robe to enter the astral plane.
Yeah.
I'd do that first, and say I want to do the magic missile. I declared my magic missile, and I come down here, and I go level 5.
Alright, I'm out of here. There you
Oh, there.
And then that's what we say, 5d4 plus 3. You said on that.
It's +1 for each missile that hits. So if you're shooting 5 missiles, it's +5.
Yeah, but what'd you say I was limited to?
Oh, you only get 3 of them per day.
Okay, instead of having, so 3 of the stars are magic missile, and then the other 3 stars are whatever.
No, I'm nerfing it because you got it way too early. So
Okay.
instead of having 5 stars for magic missile, you only get 3, and you can only use the phase shift once a day. That's just inherent on the thing.